anyone goes on. That should change. Actually, we should get
Oh,
more
come on,
people
hang on.
into
This thing.
the channels here. But yeah, I tend to stay on my own server that a friend of mine runs, and I don't tend to go elsewhere unless
Okay.
unless I want Eliza to go on here, like on the server with me, or I want to go. Or sometimes I go on the public UK
Okay. Okay, we're
and
good.
torment the hell out of spammers there or something.
Sorry, I
But
had some technical difficulties.
mostly
Because
I just stay
voiceover
on my
decided to
own
start
server.
stuttering like a
We're
maniac.
live. We're live.
Yeah, we're good. From this point forward.
And I said that just like I was 2 packs short of a picnic.
From this point forward, do not say anything you would not want the internet to know about you in 100 years' time.
Here, Nick, if you guys want to watch the stream, hey, guys on Hangouts, if you guys
Oh
want to watch
god.
the
But
stream,
anyway, for those of you who didn't see the video I uploaded yesterday, I got a HomePod, and yesterday we took it out of the box, and I almost got in trouble for copyright because the stupid thing decided to start playing copyrighted music. But today we're going to aggravate the living daylights out of this thing and see how many stupid questions we can ask it now, since I'm sure you guys don't want to hear yourself echo like 500 million times. The way this is going to work, and let's keep this rated for anyone under 18 who's watching. We don't want to scare them off. But if anybody has a question they want me to ask the HomePod, just let me know. I'll ask the HomePod, and if we can't hear it, then I'll boost the volume a little bit, and we'll see what happens.
And we also got a bunch of other voice assistants. Like I've got Alexa over here.
And let me get in here so I can check chat, because you guys can send in questions that way too.
I'm checking chat.
Yeah, I'm also on the chat, and there's nothing there so far.
Oh wow, thank you. Like I said, if you want to tell your friends, if you guys want to get the link out somewhere, you can. I can't post anything on Discord from my computer right now, obviously because, you know, the Mac Avast ate it. Let me see if I can get the link on my phone, though.
Yeah, Avast was kind of hungry.
What the heck?
Yeah, Avast hasn't had lunch, so
and see if this is working.
This
Hey
is
Siri,
my second time on this.
tell me a joke.
Oh god.
Awesome.
Key joke alert. What do cowboys take from
We can't hear that. I can't hear that.
I can't hear that. I've had to turn my master volume up to just to.
Okay, hang on.
That's
HomePod's too quiet.
probably my TV in the background though.
And I can't move the HomePod, unfortunately.
Oh hey, Anton, probably the first legitimate viewer.
It's a 5-pound piece of equipment, and it's all the way across the room. Oh, no! No! No, no!
Go closer?
Hey Google! Hey Siri, shut up! Oh my god, no, 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 no! That was copyrighted! No!
We can't hit any of that.
That was copyrighted!
What did it play?
Something out of my iTunes! Oh my god! No, no, no.
This failed before it started.
YouTube, please disregard that. It was not intentional.
Oh.
This thing! Oh my god.
Let's try this again.
Oh god.
Okay, let's try this again. Hey Siri, tell me a joke.
Whoa, I'm kind of quiet. Okay.
Just a moment. My friend asked me to round up his 36 sheep. I said 40.
That was funny.
Don't you ever do that to me again, do you understand? That is twice in 2 days. Okay, maybe I'm the one getting tortured here instead of the HomePod.
Yeah. Hey Siri, say you're sorry. Well, that's a bit loud.
Oh my god. I just hope I don't actually, get in trouble for that because it was not intentional.
You won't. You
Either way,
won't.
I don't think anyone was able to hear that.
No, I didn't
At all.
even. I didn't even know what the song was. So.
All I can hear is
I mean, if necessary, I can, relocate. I can pick up the computer and move closer to the HomePod, but
Please. Please do.
sure,
Please do.
not a problem. Hang on.
Not charging battery 100%.
Phone.
There are only 2 chat messages. And, I think
For
2
some
members
reason, my
watching.
YouTube's acting stupid. It won't let me.
This is about as close as I can
The
get
hell?
so
What
far.
browser are you using?
Let's try this again. Siri, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
One moment.
No.
Hey Siri, turn up the volume.
Turn up the music and turn it up. Oh god.
And I left my
Oh
phone all
god,
the way
why
over
am I
there.
doing that?
That's funny.
Okay, that should have the HomePod taken care of volume-wise. Let's see. Why do all of my electronics hate me?
'Cause you're evil. Oh, that's nice.
Hey Siri, you're an idiot.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad.
That's not nice.
Oh my god, guys on Hangouts, tell me you heard that. Siri said that's not nice. Oh, I'm Siri, I'm a little idiot.
Hey Siri, Google is better than you. That's not nice.
Hey Siri, what is the best phone?
Just a sec. All the best virtual assistants for the iPhone.
Did it really just try and Google search? Well, search that.
Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, that's really funny.
Okay, can we hear the HomePod at least a little bit better now?
It's better, but the TV. Do you mind turning the TV off or at least down a bit? By the way.
I'm gonna try, but right. I'm gonna have to get my mum. I think if I wanna
Hang on,
turn that down,
I can
because
do some
I
of
don't know how
some
to
of the-
use. I don't know how to use that TV on my own yet. You see, I suppose I could try and get a remote and do it that way, but
Sure, at least maybe like turn your gain down or like stop transmitting when you're not talking. I don't know.
alright,
Alright,
or maybe
as uncomfortable as it's gonna be, the HomePod was right next to the fan, so I shut the fan off too.
Do we literally have no more chat messages? This is depressing.
Well, in my defense, I couldn't get the link out because Vast was being an idiot.
Who would you usually have sent to? I can send it if you want, or at least try.
I
Charging
usually at
battery
least try to
100%.
Whoa.
Not charging battery
I usually
99%.
at least try to post the link on Discord or something like that. Sometimes I'll post it on the forum, but
Yeah,
I already
like
had
the
like
what
5 browser
servers?
tabs open. I can't juggle anymore.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll post it on Patreon, but I'm locked out of my Patreon right now because they want me to solve a CAPTCHA and it's all images.
Lovely. Oh, yeah, that's not fun. I
And
mean, you
here's
can
my
try,
all-time favorite. Hey
getting
Siri,
around that, but
what is 0 divided by 0?
you still have no friends.
Oh, come on, I didn't want my phone to answer that. Hey Siri,
The evil chocolate cookie. I'm really enjoying this.
what is 0 divided by 0?
Just a sec. Imagine that you have 0 cookies, and you split them evenly among 0 friends. How many cookies does each person get? See, it doesn't make sense. And Cookie Monster is sad that there are no cookies. And you are sad that you have no friends.
And you are sad that you have no friends. I love the tone of voice. It's
Oh,
so
good,
matter
good.
of fact and just sassy. That's
Okay.
amazing.
Hey, the evil chocolate cookie.
Uh-huh.
I'm really enjoying the stream.
Hang on, I want to test something. Hey Google, what's 0 divided by 0? Oh, it's not gonna trigger. Come on. What?
Oh my god.
I just wish
What's
this
0 divided by
thing
0?
hadn't chosen the worst possible way to embarrass me.
That's undefined. What a mystery.
Ow! Ow! I hit my hand on my.
Hey
computer.
Siri,
I'm good.
do you want to build a snowman?
What?
I can't do that, but I've seen a lot of flurries in the cloud lately.
Frozen reference.
Tell it to either beatbox, rap for you, or tell a story.
Hey Siri, tell me a story.
I think those are the classic ones.
This is a special version of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. You get the real never-before-heard story of the bear
Oh, there's
family,
more.
and you get to play a bear and choose how it ends. Okay, which bear do you want to be? Mama
Whoa.
bear, Papa bear, or baby bear?
I didn't know it did that.
Haven't seen this before.
You know.
I haven't seen that before.
Siri, stop being a smart aleck, please.
Charging battery 99%. Not charging battery
I have
98%.
2 smaller smart alecks over here on the computer table. I don't need a large one on the other table.
Hey Cortana, what's 0 divided by 0?
0 divided by 0 is undefined.
Oh, well, just what I expected, really.
Hey, you know, that's actually a good idea. Just ask whatever's around the room. Alexa,
Okay,
what is
I'll
0
ask my
divided by
toaster.
0?
I'll ask my
What's
toaster.
0 divided by 0?
Jesus Christ.
0 divided by 0 is undefined.
Maybe I should. Okay, yeah. I
Siri
can do.
is the only one
you
that
guys
even
can do
attempts
like
to make that one
Alexa
interesting.
and. That's true.
Hey, I know
Hey
what we could
Cortana,
do.
tell me a story.
I know what we could do.
Once there was a hero whose assistant helped with meetings, schedules,
Oh.
and more.
Well,
They lived productively ever after.
just promoting Cortana there, are you, Microsoft?
Let's have a humor competition and see which virtual assistant ends up winning.
Yeah, like the most humorous. Ooh, hey Cortana, what does the fox say? Can you guys hear me? Can you? Oh.
Wait, I got this. Hey Siri, what does the fox say?
Wah-pa-pa-pa-pa-pow. Hey Cortana, what does the fox say?
Pow, 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 pow.
Yes!
Minion Slayer left channel. Minion Slayer logged out of the server.
Oops.
Oh my god, that's funny. Oh my god, that's funny.
Hey Google, do you want to build a snowman?
Minion Slayer logged onto the server. Minion Slayer joined channel root. Minion Slayer left channel root. Minion Slayer joined channel.
Hey Cortana, what does the fox say?
Ring ding 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 dingery ding a ding.
Okay, Siri. Okay, no. Cortana automatically wins because of that.
Yes.
Now we gotta try it with Google Assistant. You know, we gotta try it with Google Assistant.
Yeah. See if Google even has
What
any
does the fox say?
personality.
Evil chocolate cookie.
Uh-huh.
Ask any of those assistants what pi is. Pi as in the number pi.
Well, it's voice, so it might not
See
recognize.
what you get. That'll be funny.
I can tell you what happened the last time I did that. It started spitting numbers at me and I thought I was never gonna get it to shut up. I think I had to shout at it like 3 times before it would shut up.
What does the fox say? Okay, Google just doesn't respond. So literally no personality at all. Let's try this
So
again.
Cortana wins that
Hey
round.
Google. I guess. Maybe I have to close Cortana for this tour. I don't know. Oh no, but I've... yeah. Let's try this again. Hey Google. Hey Google. Hey Google. Well then.
Search
Google's
the App
giving-
Store for Google Assistant.
Google's giving me a hard time.
Google likes to give people
Hey
the silent
Google. What does the fox say?
This is a red fox.
So it literally plays a sound of a fox.
Alright,
Who let the dogs out?
I wish I could tell you, but that song never did reveal who. Who?
Well, that's something, at least.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
What do you get when you cross a hippie with a ninja? And quiet.
Oh my god!
Didn't hear that one.
Hey Google, tell me a joke.
What did the snail say while sitting on the turtle? Whee!
Hey Siri, tell me a joke.
One moment. Why did they call it the Dark Ages? Because there were so many nights.
Hey Cortana, who let the dogs out?
I'm sorry, I can't help out with that one, but I found this on the web.
Really?
We have like no people today. This must be an all-time low.
Continues Matt the Awesome Guy.
Let's see, which one of these is the better singer? Alexa, sing a song.
Oh, Cortana.
Or pretend they don't exist, that works too.
You can get Alexa to rap about science and itself. Yep, there we
You
go.
mean like that?
Yep, exactly like that. They made a UK special version as well.
Hi. I'm on Team Talk on another stream at the moment, but I'll still be in your stream, Francis.
Alright, I'm gonna get Alexa to rap about itself. Let's Echo, rap about yourself.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Echo, rap for me?
Cupcakes, fairy cakes, chocolate cakes, ginger cakes, jaffa cakes, lemon drizzle, carrot cake and Battenberg, apple pies, mince pies, pecan pies, pork pies, custard tarts, bakewell tarts, quiches, flans and Minion Slayer left channel. Minion Slayer logged out of the server.
What's that?
Minion Slayer
Google,
logged onto
sing
the
happy
server.
birthday.
Minion Slayer joined channel root. Minion Slayer left channel root. Minion Slayer joined channel. Bass, 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 bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass.
Well, that was something.
Okay. Okay.
Let's try again. Echo, rap for me. Nope. Echo, rap for me. Rap for me. Rap for me.
Cupcakes, fairy cake.
Rap for me. Rap for me.
Cupcakes.
Oh my
fairy
god.
cake.
Rap for me. Well, this is something else.
Got my mind on a number, lucky number on mine. 3.14159.
Oh, this is the
My
pi
day
song.
is pi day, diameter, circumference, infinite, irrational without an encumbrance. Going round in circles like a revolving door, feeling transcendental over 3.14. I'll take a slice of that never-ending pie. I'll take a sweet slice of that lucky number pie.
Okay, I've never heard Cortana rap, so I need to ask her what that's like. Hey Cortana, rap for me.
I think we both know that would be painful.
That's very true. It
Yeah,
can
that's the
sing
same
very
as me
well
trying
though.
to sing,
Hey Cortana,
guys.
sing
It would
to
be
me.
painful.
Hey, did you just disconnect?
I have people who tell me I
Minion
can
Slayer
sing,
left
but
channel. Minion Slayer logged out of the server.
I can't.
Minion Slayer logged onto the server. Minion Slayer joined channel root. Minion Slayer left channel root. Minion Slayer joined channel.
Hey Cortana, sing to me.
I'm not a great singer, but I can help you join your next meeting if you ask.
Hey, Katana used to do a lot of singing. I don't know why. Maybe it's only for the PC version.
It used to work on the iPhone app too.
Hey Cortana, beatbox.
No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I
Charging
can't.
battery 94%. Not charging battery 93%.
No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't.
What was that? Alexa's beatboxing isn't any better. Echo, beatbox.
If you hear me laughing randomly, friends, that's because I'm on another screen.
Minion Slayer left channel. Minion Slayer logged out of the server. Minion Slayer logged onto the server. Minion Slayer joined channel root. Minion Slayer left channel root. Minion Slayer joined channel.
This is infuriating in that I keep on being disconnected for some reason.
Hey Siri, sing a song.
One moment.
Okay.
It's not actually gonna sing, is it?
Well, yeah, I guess you kind of
Yeah.
are, since you're, a speaker in the hardware sense.
Well, she's supposed to be a smart speaker, but that's very debatable.
Yeah, it kind of is. Like, let me ask each one of these a dumb question and see which one gives me the information I actually need to know. Alexa, how old is Tim Cook?
Guys, I got an idea.
Tim Cook is 59 years old.
Beatbox.
He was born on November 1st, 1960.
Hey Google,
Okay, so
how old is Tim Cook?
No, Google gets another guy to beatbox for her.
I really know Tim Cook. That's going to be a
maybe.
What should I? Google, you fail. Hey Siri,
Maybe.
how old is Tim Cook?
Tim Cook is 59 years old.
Hey Google, what is Tim Cook's weight? Oh, of course it doesn't work. What is Tim Cook's weight? Really? Let's see. Okay, let's see if Cortana does it. Hey Cortana, what is Tim Cook's weight?
Here are a few possible answers for that.
You suck.
Hey Siri, are you an alien?
What is Cortana's weight?
Here's a summary from Apples. Cortana is a virtual assistant created.
Shut
I
up.
didn't want that. What is Tim Cook's weight?
Here are some results from a search.
Ah, cheers.
I like the timer sound on this thing. Hey Siri,
I mean, I'm not gonna listen to Hunter either.
seconds.
Just a sec.
Set a timer for 1
5
second.
seconds. Counting down.
Set a timer for 1 second. Oh.
Hey Siri, stop the timer.
Set a timer for 0 seconds.
Let's see, what else can I irritate this
I
thing
mean, I
with?
just want this freaking drama to be over. That's the thing.
Hey Google, what's your favorite website? As Google proceeds to ignore me.
Starts with AG and ends with an Google.
Hey Siri, what's the best computer?
I printed that.
Hey Siri, what do you think of Google?
I'm a big fan of good listeners and helpful people.
Echo, what do you think of Siri?
I like all AIs.
I like all AIs. Echo, what is the best tablet?
Given my origins, I'm pretty fired up about the Fire tablet.
Given my origins, I'm pretty fired up about the Fire tablet. Naturally.
Wow.
I love that
Oh,
thing
Siri
that you
will say
used to
the
be able to
iPad,
do when
and-
Cortana first came out. You could ask her what she thought of Bill Gates. She has some interesting answers for that one.
You can't do that anymore? Oh.
Mac left
Let's
channel.
try
Mac
that.
logged out of the server.
Hey Google, open Cortana. Oh, it's not gonna... Why is... Okay. Hey
Charging battery
Cortana, what do you
91%.
think
No
about
charging
Bill
battery
Gates?
90%.
I quite literally can't imagine a world without him.
Hey Cortana, what do you think of Tim Cook?
I honestly can't tell if that's a trick question.
Hey Google, hey Cortana, what's the best computer?
I found 3 places matching computer near you that have good reviews. There's Dr. Folder Data Recovery at Hexagon Business Centers, Hexagon House, Avenue 4, Station Lane in Whitney. It's 6.6 miles away.
Thanks.
Let's see, what else did I used to ask when I had a Windows 10 virtual machine? I don't even remember.
Hey Cortana, what do you think of Google Assistant?
I think we're both pretty clever.
What do you think of Cortana?
Cortana can play computer games, she knows the latest sports results, and she can read maps like a boss. She is awesome.
And you can also do all of those features.
Hey Google, what do you think of the HomePod?
I'm excited for Siri to get her very own home. I want to find her a great housewarming gift. Maybe a puppy?
Okay, we got a really good one from Anton. Tell Siri, I see a little silhouette of a man.
Is that a Bohemian Rhapsody reference?
Yes, it is, and it will actually reference the lyrics.
Seriously? I know,
Yeah, do it.
Amazon over here used to have one of those with Bob Dylan.
I haven't heard of that. Anyway, that's a chat request.
Okay. Let's just see here. Hey Siri,
Oh, hey, Weirdness Tech, tuned in.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
One moment.
As Siri pretends I don't exist.
Scaramouche Fandangos, thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, Figaro Magnifico. I'm just a poor assistant. Nobody loves me. It's just a poor assistant from a poor family. Spared its life from this monstrosities. Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go? Bismillah. No, we will not let you go. Let it go, Bismillah.
Okay, you can stop now. You can stop now.
At least it's not playing the actual song. That'll be a copyright strike right away.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, now it just sounded like it was throwing a tantrum.
It's like, please let me go.
Oh, I know one that used to work with Amazon over here. Alexa, where have all the flowers gone?
Long time passing.
If you've not heard that song, you won't get the reference.
I think I have. I think I know what
I love that
what
song.
we're referring to.
One
I
version
can't
in
actually hear
particular,
that.
but I'm not gonna say
Echo,
why.
where do all of the flowers go?
Long time passing.
Oh, no, I'm not sure.
Well, if you want to hang around a little bit after the stream, and I've got it on my phone, I'll play it for you.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not even going to offer to sing it because I like you guys having your hearing. And the woman who recorded the best version of the song, it's not
Witness
like
Tech.
I can just like, hey,
Witness
would you come
Tech.
sing this on YouTube?
Charging battery 88%. Not charging battery 87%.
Siri, be quiet.
Witness
I know
Tech,
my computer's not charging.
Witness Tech says, I wonder what would happen if you said to Alexa, talk like Keynote Gold.
Okay. Alexa, talk like Keynote Gold. That's what happens.
I know something that will work is that if you say to Alexa, talk like Samuel L. Jackson, that will actually, you can actually purchase that voice for like $1.
Yeah, I don't have that one yet. I kept forgetting to get it.
It should at least give a preview. Just see what it does when you try that.
Okay. Possible language warning, because I've heard that some of that can get kind of weird. Alexa.
Yeah.
Talk like Samuel L. Jackson.
Allow me to welcome actor Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm in the cloud, baby.
Let's show them some of the things you can do. How's the weather?
It's cloudy with a chance of me. Ah,
You are a natural. Can you set a 3-second timer?
sure. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. How was that?
You're doing great.
Thanks. I'm here to bring a little Samuel L. Jackson to your day.
I can ask Sam all sorts of questions for you. You can say things like, ask Sam Jackson for the weather, or ask Sam to tell a joke. 99 cents plus tax. Would you like to buy it?
No.
Okay.
I do not have my credit card in there. No way. That does sound
I
like
wonder
it
if
could
that
get
works
pretty
in the
interesting,
UK
though.
yet. Probably not. Yeah. Echo, talk like Samuel L. Jackson.
Sorry, Mr. Jackson isn't available here yet.
No, it
Part of the
doesn't.
writer's AI is beset on all sides by inequities.
Yeah, that isn't available in the UK yet, clearly. Or maybe never will be, but oh well.
Oh, what was that one for Bob Dylan that it used to do? Oh, and by the way, guys, we have a no Bob Dylan on the HomePod rule. Because Bob Dylan hurts my brain. His lyrics are
Yeah,
incredible, but
Witness
someone
Tech,
should have
yeah.
given him singing lessons, like, years ago.
Hang on. Cassie Knight, has, asks, are we playing with our Echo devices? Oh, that triggered mine. Yes, we are. I
We're
suggest
playing
that
with
you
every
mute
virtual
yours.
assistant we happen to have on hand right now.
Yeah, and
Most
we were
notably
asking
the
it
big giant
questions
one sitting
and
over here on the
stuff
dresser.
just for fun. Oh yeah, so the main talking point of the stream is that Chocolate Cookie has a HomePod now.
It was seriously a spur of the moment decision because I found out that the school, owed me spare money, and the way that works here is whatever financial aid you don't use for classes and things like that, the school gives back to you and you do whatever you want to with it.
Nice, yeah. I mean, I'm not even like integrated in the Apple ecosystem, so I wouldn't really benefit from it. Like, I don't even have an Apple Music subscription, which is like obviously kind of the point is that it can do that.
Yeah, it can do that, and you can
And I know you
AirPlay. You can AirPlay from anything that has
I
an
know-
AirPlay icon in it.
I know you can, but like if I can do that easier with my current Spotify subscription with literally every other assistant, then why would I get a HomePod?
True.
I mean, the
my-
sound
my
quality
real-
is nice given
My
its
real
size.
problem here
I will say that.
is our friend Google over here doesn't really play nice with iOS and Bluetooth right now. It drops after like 5 seconds.
Alexa's pretty consistent with that, for me.
Yeah, but then comes in the problem of latency with voiceover if I needed to, do something else while I was listening to music. Then you get this horrible lag type thing, and it's just bad.
Yeah, that's true. Usually what I do is try and route voiceover to... Actually, what it does now is, generally on iOS 13 at least, iOS is smart enough to detect that you're connecting to a Bluetooth speaker, and voiceover will still come out of, your phone or iPad, so that's actually really nice.
I don't know. It did that for me a couple of times, but as of late, it's not doing it anymore. That's what made me so happy when I started looking at stuff, because I thought about, getting a set of AirPods or whatever, but then I realized how easy it would be for me to accidentally bump the controls.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
lose
mind
them.
touch sensitive. Yeah. Witness Tech says, I wonder, I think if you say to Cortana, what happened to Clippy, something interesting might happen. I don't know, though. Let's try that, since I think I might be the only person with access to Cortana. Well, I mean, I don't know, but I've got Cortana right here, so... So... Hey, Cortana, what happened to Clippy?
He's living his sunset years playing canasta and winning.
Hey, Cortana, what happened to Rover the dog?
Sorry, I can't help with that, but I found something
Hey,
on the web.
Cortana, what happened to Microsoft Bob?
According to Gizmodo.com, Bob Wallace seems like he was one of the most far-out early Microsoft employees.
Not...
He spent time and money researching...
yeah. If you don't know what Microsoft Bob is, it's basically, back in, I think, Windows 3.1 days, Microsoft were kind of like, oh, we want a piece of software that everyone can use, because like, I think, at that point, the, graphical user interface for Windows was still pretty new, so they wanted to bridge the gap between people who actually knew how to use console interfaces and people who didn't. So they came out with Microsoft Bob, which was a skeuomorphic kind of add-on for Windows, and that what I mean by that is objects were represented by real household items, and so basically your computer was represented as a house, and each room housed a certain amount of items, and these could be just comical, like obviously for decorations, and they could actually also be applications. So in each room you'd probably get a clock, and that would actually be the real Windows clock, or a calculator, or and they had some applications for that, like Microsoft Office type things as well. So yeah.
Now my Bluetooth headset just ran out of power. Brilliant.
Lovely.
Yeah, I was using it to check chat, so I didn't spam the crap out of the microphone with my phone. Phew, it is getting hot in here.
Yeah, Microsoft Bob did. It was hyped so much before its release. Witness Tech. It was like it had a lot of merchandise, and then it literally completely flopped on the actual launch. Yeah, that was not a good day for Microsoft.
It wasn't my headset that died, it was my phone, because I forgot to plug in my phone. Oops.
That's still very convenient.
Well, at least I don't have to worry about the wrong Siri responding to me for a little while. Hey Siri, are you smart?
I'm on it. I'm not a person, so I only know what I've been programmed to understand.
And Siri, for you, that's not very much.
And yeah, guys, Siri's thinking really hard about if she's smart or not. It's that hard of a question.
Yeah, this thing is not the most intelligent
very difficult
in the
for her
world,
to answer.
but the music quality is fantastic, and unfortunately I can't show you that because, well, copyright.
That, I'll just play some NCS, and even so, I don't think the microphone and the kind of team talk quality that we're doing this on would really do the speakers justice.
No, especially not the microphone on this computer.
And like we got the TV in the background and just everything, and it's going over the internet and obviously to the live stream. So I don't know how it's gonna pick up on the end.
But the sound out of this thing is incredible, and here's the best part about this thing. It can adjust itself to send sound in the right direction based on where you put it in the room.
Yeah, it does kind of pride itself on that. How much is it nowadays? Because I believe Apple lowered the price because obviously
They
low
cut it down
sales and
to
whatnot.
$299.
I believe you can still get the Echo Studio for 199, and that's potentially better than the HomePod. Plus, it's Alexa, so the Echo that
I
I'm
honestly
honestly
I'd
tempted by the
forgotten
Echo
about
Studio.
that, and that poor microwave I don't think needs any more Echo devices sending feedback to it. I've got one of the Amazon microwaves, that way I can, make my own food without blowing up the universe.
Yeah.
I got one of the keypad overlays for it, but sometimes I just want to mash the button and get on with my life.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen one of those things. I think I was aware that they existed, probably just forgot about them, but...
Well, they've got the microwave, and now they've got the smart oven that has like an air fryer and stuff in it.
Yeah, I saw an article on that.
But
When it
as for the
was sort of
microwave
just
itself,
a new
I think
thing.
it's pretty good, and it's not one of those, really loud microwaves that you could hear all the way, in the neighbor's yard or something. It's really, really quiet until it starts beeping at you.
I like the concept that if everyone gets them, or if everyone gets them, then it's more consistent and universal than just normal microwaves. Because obviously, home appliances like that vary quite massively from model to model. So having just that model, voice controlled especially, but that and it would just all be the same. I like the concept that there isn't any confusion on what to do and stuff like that.
I got it, I think about a year or two ago. I don't, yeah, about a year ago, I think. A little over, but when I first heard about it, I was really interested because obviously I couldn't use the microwave because it wasn't marked and all that kind of stuff, and we hadn't really figured out how to mark it. And you know how microwaves are; all the buttons are in different spots, so you can't just get an overlay and go and just stick it to the microwave.
Exactly, like this is what I mean. It just varies from model to model, and it's kind of frustrating. Obviously, if you have to move from one to another and stuff.
And I saw that, and the price grabbed my attention too. That microwave is only like $60, whereas any other one I looked at was like twice that much.
Ooh, that's actually really tempting. Wow, that especially that it can do that. I wonder how much the smart oven is, because that's
The smart oven I think is like
kind of
140 or something like that. I'd have to look.
that's actually still not that
I didn't
bad, I
even know
guess.
I didn't even know that the Amazon microwaves and smart ovens and what have you actually existed. So
Nah, I keep up with the news. Yeah, times are changing fast.
The times they are changing. The
I love that
little
song.
demo of Bob Dylan there.
One specific version of that song, Bob Dylan needs to have his mouth duct taped shut. I mean, yeah, good. He wrote, some great lyrics, but someone should have given him singing lessons like 40 years ago. Maybe even longer than that. I mean, really.
Was it even him? Was it even him who wrote the lyrics himself, though?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I have an expert on all things Bob Dylan on standby, but I'm sure she doesn't want to play a round of answer a thousand random questions.
Well, the point is that we are torturing these things, so
Wow, if you won, I can get that expert. Although I don't know where she is at present, but I can always ask.
Yeah,
Echo,
you know,
did Bob Dylan write his own lyrics?
most of them I think so. Yeah.
Here's something I found on the web. According to OrlandoSentinel.com, Dylan's lyrics predicted and then described the civil rights and anti-war movements, but they seem uncomfortably current.
Not useful.
I
You
think he
failed
did
me,
write
Alexa.
most of his material. I think maybe he borrowed some from somebody else, but there was a lot of them that he did write. Of course, other people can sing them
Do you
so
want?
much better. If you're watching this, if you are by some miracle watching this, you know who you are. You know who I'm pointing fingers at, and take it as a compliment.
That expert on Bob Dylan. Do you want me to? Do you want me to get her? Do you want me to ask her now? For you to like ask her who wrote the lyrics and stuff, or not? Or do you want me to hold off?
Oh,
Cause I have her on Skype, by the way.
hold on. I've got an idea.
If you're on about who I think you're on about, then I have her on Skype and she's on
Well, yeah, I
standby
don't know any other
for me.
experts on Bob Dylan. Zip it, Siri. No one asked you. I've got too many versions of Siri. Shut up, Siri.
By the way, you might want to maybe change the title of the stream. It's a tiny bit misleading.
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize at the time that we were going to be, bringing in all of our virtual assistants and giving them fits.
Yeah, true. But like, you can do
Has
it
anything else
midstream.
come through, like on
And
chats
even
or
after.
anything? Like I said, my phone's dead, so I kind of can't.
No, I've been keeping up. Apparently not. Just to.
Do you think if we brought in that Bob Dylan expert who she knows who she is, if you're listening, you know who you are. But do you think if we brought her in onto this stream with us, do you think the views would skyrocket?
Probably.
Or not? Or
Probably. I don't know though. They might feel sorry for her having to put up with me.
Do you want me to ask her to come on here then? Or do you want me to ask her to come to wherever you are?
I just do this for fun. I'm not one that cares a whole lot about, getting a zillion views. I just goof off on here mostly. Oh my god.
Do you want me to get the expert up here though?
I sent her a message earlier and let her know. I don't know if she got it. Because I know she really, like some of these games and stuff that I play on here, she doesn't seem to quite get what's going on. She's like, okay, what are you talking about? Like I said, though, this is the woman who turned the entire contents of her computer screen upside down.
Yeah, but that is way too easy to do nowadays.
Well, I mean, and she would tell you this herself, she's not... Music is her thing, computers are just kind of out there. And so she gets a hold of me one day, she's like, I need your help, I have turned the entire contents of the screen upside down, and I don't know what to do about it. And I don't know how to fix it either, so I was really tempted to say, turn the monitor upside down, then you'll be able to read it.
Or just, read it like a monkey. Just climb up a vine, swing upside down, and sorted.
Or here's the simplest solution, turn on voiceover.
Yep, true. But obviously, climbing up a vine and then dangling upside down is the most effective way to read this.
Yeah, until someone falls on their face. That would be me. I would fall on my face in about 10 seconds flat.
That, and if you can find a nearby vine to climb up.
Well, yeah, there aren't very many of those around right now.
Yeah, certainly not in my room, where,
Right.
you know, my monitor is.
Maybe I should have titled this thing just acting like a bunch of random crazy people.
Well, we don't even need to act.
Right?
That's...
I wonder if people ever do that. They go on YouTube just to sit around and talk with their friends and goof off.
I feel like that's happened before. I mean, that's what I'm known for. In what I do.
I do have one request. Please, 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 anybody who comes in here, try your best not to fall asleep on the server on YouTube.
Yeah, that was there's a funny audio clip that you can find online where this dude who was on TeamSpeak with a bunch of friends literally fell asleep in the conversation, and he got like woken up by someone yelling at him because they noticed he was sleeping.
Well, I can't remember where I saw this. I might have actually been on the Team Talk server or something like that. But there was somebody wanted to go on YouTube or whatever, make a video with some of their friends, and somebody fell asleep on the server.
But you know, this is why you have push-to-talk enabled.
Listen, I mean,
So that
I
just
fell
looks
asleep
like
on
you're gone
FaceTime
and not
once, and
actually
it scared the living daylights out of me, because the next thing I knew, someone was shouting at me, and they're like, you fell asleep on the phone again.
Again? I've never done this before.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, you did, because sometimes if it was like a group, I would just sit there and listen to them acting like a bunch of idiots, and people tended to think I was asleep. Wait a minute, is calling someone an idiot against YouTube's guidelines? I really, really hope not.
Dude, you really think so? I know this is supposed to be family friendly, but come on.
Well, I think I know 3-year-olds that call people idiots. So.
Yeah, and well, there are 3-year-olds that swear. Like,
true.
You know, actually swear, so.
Listen, somebody was texting me one time on the subject of being an idiot. Somebody was texting me one time, and me giving them grief like I usually do if somebody says something stupid, and I'll come back with something equally obvious. Well, I did that, and then I get a text back, and they meant to say I'm not an idiot. They sent back, I'm not an IDIET.
Idiot. I think that maybe proves that you are.
Speaking of sleeping and stuff, I was on the messenger, right, on a conversation with this really good friend of mine called Daniel in California. I was, talking away to him just like I normally would. He's about 60-ish, 70-ish. And I think he was on a train or in a car or something. And next thing I know, all I could hear was... And I thought, Dad, you're asleep! And I was trying to wake him up, and he just wouldn't wake up. So in the end, I just decided, you know what, I'll put the phone down, and then...
Yeah, the original stream title is now definitely way off.
Yeah, I'll have to edit that. Well, if we don't really need the HomePod anymore for present moment, if I can reach it.
I guess not. I don't even know what we're doing.
We're acting like crazy people. Because it's fun and I feel like it.
Yeah, we're just a bunch of internet
I knocked my
Infinite
phone.
randomers.
What did I press? Hang on.
Who's watching?
Studio
Oh,
mode
there's
checkbox.
literally
Start
one
recording
person
checkbox
watching,
not
and that
checked.
might be
Stop streaming
me.
checkbox checked. Start recording checkbox not
Okay,
checked.
good. I didn't press any. I didn't stop the stream accidentally. I bumped into my keyboard while I was trying to move the computer.
There's literally one person watching, and that
You know,
might.
lost my earphone again.
Whoa.
Okay.
Alright,
Let's-
we good now?
We should be. Unless I manage
Yeah,
to drop
there's
something
literally
else.
there's literally one person. There's literally one person watching, and I think that person is me just reviewing chat.
Oh, well, we're having fun anyway.
So, yeah. I mean,
But
if people want to watch the archive afterwards, they're more than welcome.
Yeah. But one of my big accomplishments, and I wouldn't really call this an accomplishment because it was really, really dumb, was not too long after Apple Music first came out, I got, the 3-month trial that they were offering everybody. And one time, well, my trial ran out. And all of my music that I had bought from really anywhere just poof, gone. It disappeared. And, obviously that made me angry because, that was mine and it wasn't theirs to take.
But shouldn't it still appear in iTunes, though?
I hadn't changed any of the settings, and I don't know if they thought it belonged to them because it was an iCloud or what, because, it was new and I didn't know anything about it. But they took everything.
Well, like, if you actually bought it with your Apple ID, you should at least still have access to it within the iTunes app. If not, it should still let you access what you purchased or downloaded, or well, just purchased from iTunes within music, because I believe it's supposed to transfer that as well.
It was supposed to, but we were still running iOS 8 at the time. And it was a mess.
Oh wow, it's been a while since I used. Wow, it's been a while since I last used iOS 8. But yeah, I got the 3-month trial as well.
I got really irritated, and I was on the phone with a friend of mine, and we were making fun of music. And I don't know if anybody's familiar with that Janis Joplin song Mercedes-Benz, but I made something even stupider out of it to get back at Apple, and because I was bored and angry, and it was either that or start insulting Tim Cook, because, well, yeah.
You should add something like that to I Can Laugh.
You got a point. I should have put the lyrics to that in there, but I didn't. Oops.
Yeah.
I should have, though. I should have put the lyrics in there because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
That was kind of the same idea as the Flip Goes the Keyboard song. It just popped into my head and didn't leave. And if anybody hasn't heard the Flip Goes the Keyboard song, well, maybe that's a good thing.
Possibly.
Because I can't sing. I'm not good at singing. Just no.
Well, Melodyne is supposed to be accessible now with some help.
See what time? 1:14 p.m. Okay. Actually, this computer is getting hot. I'm going to call it the end of this thing before before the computer throws a fit and crashes. But listen, your password is still going to be active. I put you in as a user, so you'll be able to come in here whenever you want to.
Alright, cool. And yeah, I've saved the server information so I can just connect to it whenever I want.
Good.
But with that, that is, I guess, what I'd call the end of the stream.
Yeah, pretty much, except for, the standard blah blah that everybody puts on the end of, like, comment, subscribe, have fun. The link to my
Watch the
website is
archive
in the
if you missed,
description.
if you left.
That has all of my other links on it. Well, most of my other links. I still need to get that Apple Books link up there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't yet.
Hey, what does iCloud like to eat for lunch? Your documents.
So what does it have for breakfast? Your
More
music?
of your documents. Actually, no, for breakfast it has your pictures, for lunch it eats your documents, and for dinner it eats your music, with the rest of your stuff tacked on as dessert.
Yeah, those tasty tunes, Tasty.
Some of those in there have actually happened to me, like that what I posted. How do you keep nosy people out of your iPhone? You make the passcode 25 characters long.
Well, my passwords are usually somewhere between 15 and 30 characters.
Well, I mean, this was just my
For,
phone.
like, each
This was just my
website.
unlock code.
Yeah, I would not like to have an unlock code or passcode for my phone or any device really that is upwards of like 10 characters.
Well, yeah, I had one time. I nicknamed it the Pass Novel because it took me forever to type it. I hated restarting my phone. Because if I didn't restart it, I could just use Touch ID and I didn't have to deal with it.
That's so true. What you could do is like to kind of make it harder for people trying to get into your phone is use the alphanumeric option, so like it uses the entire keyboard, but it still lets you just type in numbers, so it's like, well, it looks like you use letters or other symbols, but you still actually just use the numbers, so it's like more combinations.
I hadn't thought about that. That does make sense. It would throw them off enough and they'd get out of your stuff. I have absolutely nothing to hide from anybody, but I'm not comfortable with the thought of people snooping through my phone. I don't like that.
Oh, obviously not. I don't know anyone who would like that. No, please, here are all of my devices. Just have a nice time with them. Take a browse of my iCloud documents that iCloud had for lunch. Take a look at my music that iCloud had for dinner. Take a look at my miscellaneous MP3s that iCloud had for dessert.
Yeah, and by the way, here are all my text messages. Go ahead and ruin all of my friendships by embarrassing me.
Yeah, and edit my photos. Here you go. Here's some photos that iCloud had as a snack because it was.
It's been a few years ago, but I had a crush on someone like really big time, and a friend of mine who is a known prankster convinced me to share my screen through iMessage, and almost got into my Skype and tried to ask this kid out through my Skype. I'm like, oh my god, I will kill you.
Awkward. Ooh.
I'm not good at asking people out. I asked somebody to the prom one time, and I thought I was going to hit the floor.
Yeah, it's not a fun time, and prom isn't as magical and
Studio